It seems different, I get it. Hearing what God really wants followers to do is hard to pull away from what you always know. It's really not our fault, it's been happening for centuries. Oppressive influence of the Roman Church had no fear of blocking changing God's entrance. They do it to control the people, for themselves unable to think. That's why Mass was first only in Latin. Congregations to the Bible, they had no idea. Why would they hold back God's knowledge? Is that question in our minds we should ask? For the Roman Church of old, of all power they took hold, went through great lengths to perform this task. Today most can see their influence throughout history. Papacy, taking God's role true by adding, subtracting to God's word. Jehovah had forbidden in Deuteronomy 4 verse 2. God representative on earth, God ordained no such thing. To humans he didn't want us bowing. Yet when Gecko Man is out on the balcony, hordes celebrate and shout and sing as if he was God, the sovereign king. Back to the past history, the Council of the Laodicea. Back in AD 3064 decreed God's day of worship be Sunday, not Saturday. Indeed, the Roman Church reasoning, they wanted to commemorate Christ's Sunday resurrection. I guess in the Holy Scriptures they missed Genesis 2 verse 2. Creator ordained the seventh day for rest. Guess they missed that section. There it means back in history is more than enough for all to see. Sunday worship was never meant to be according to God's written word. To him alone praise be. But it's hard for all to change now comfortably. To want to stand separate children of God's, it has to be. To show if you stand for man, to stand firm for he. Today most can see their influence throughout history. Papacy, taking God's role true by adding, subtracting to God's word. Jehovah had forbid, why would they hold back God's knowledge? Is that question in our minds we should ask? For the Roman Church of old, of all power they took hold, went through great lengths to perform this task. Today most can see their influence throughout history. Papacy, taking God's role true by adding, subtracting to God's word. Jehovah had forbidden in Deuteronomy 4 verse 2. Verse 2. Today most can see their influence throughout history. Papacy, taking God's role true by adding, subtracting to God's word. Jehovah had forbidden in Deuteronomy 4 verse 2.